A construction company bought a new rubber tire loader. A rubber tire loader looks like this, and they're performing a risk analysis to determine whether they want to purchase insurance or not. So when you read over this problem, you may be tempted to run to your reference handbook, but there's really no formula in there that's going to help you work through this problem. So let's just go through the scenarios. The first scenario, without purchasing insurance. The probability of not having an accident is 88%. So if you don't have insurance and you don't get into an accident, the cost would be $0. You don't have to pay for an insurance premium and you don't have to pay for the accident. The probability of getting in a small accident is 11%. So if you don't have insurance and you get into an accident and it costs $800 to repair the tire loader, that means you're going to pay $800 out of pocket. The probability of having a total loss for the loader is 1%. And again, if you don't have insurance, you total the rubber tire loader, you're going to have to purchase one, a whole nother one, which means it's going to run you another $100,000. So to calculate the projected cost of not purchasing insurance, you're going to multiply the probability of each scenario by the cost for that scenario. So the probability of not having an accident, 88%, times the cost of $0. The probability of having a small accident, 11% times $800, and the probability of having a total loss is 1% times the projected cost of $100,000. And if you add all those up, you're going to get a projected cost without insurance of $1,088. Now let's calculate the projected cost if the company does decide to purchase insurance. The probabilities will remain the same. However, the costs will differ. So if you don't get into an accident, you still have to pay your insurance premium of $2,000. So the cost of not getting into an accident is $2,000. If you get into a small accident, then you're still paying the insurance premium, and then you have to pay for the accident up to the amount of your deductible. So because the cost of the accident is $800, which is less than the deductible of $1,000, you'll have to pay the $800 out of pocket. So the cost of getting to a small accident is the insurance premium of $2,000 plus the cost of the accident, which is $800. Insurance is really helpful if there is a total loss for the loader because you only have to pay the insurance premium plus the deductible, and insurance is going to cover the rest. So the cost of a total loss of the loader is going to be $2,000 plus $1,000, which is $3,000. So to calculate the projected cost of purchasing insurance, again, you multiply the probability of the scenario by the cost of the scenario. So 88% times 2,000 plus 11% times 2.8 thousand plus 1% times 3,000. We're going to get a projected cost of $2,098. So clearly it will be more expensive to purchase insurance than not purchase insurance. If we subtract these values from each other, we're going to get a cost savings of $1,010. So the answer is C. How'd you do? Let me know in the comments, like and follow, and share with a civil engineering friend.